Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to The Past is Alive, and thank you all for joining me for another episode of the Weekend Recap. I have not done this series in several weeks. I really haven't come across all that much, and this weekend wasn't really too much different. I went around about a 3-hour radius today to a few different flea markets, and I literally came home empty-handed, which seems to be the norm as of lately. I've been seeing cards here and there, but most of the stuff I'm coming across is it's either overpriced or it's just stuff that has no interest to me whatsoever. I'm not sure if that's the norm across the board with everybody else, but that's what I've been having issues with lately. But the last couple weeks, since I haven't done this series in a while, I did pick up some things here and there because I'm still actively going about every weekend. Today I went to Altoona, literally came across nothing there. There wasn't many people set up. But last weekend I also went, and I found a few things at the Leidy's flea market. There was more people set up there last week than this week. But anyways, this series is where I showcase things that I brought back from card shows and antique malls and flea markets and whatnot. And the antique mall in Duncansville or Altoona, whatever that area is called, this is something I brought back with me. That place is known for having a lot of different vendors and card dealers inside of there. So what we have here, we have 1987 Donruss opening day, the complete set. This is sealed, and I managed to bring this back for $20, which by today's standards is a pretty good price. I used to see these a good bit back in the day for like $5 or $10, and I would pick them up. Obviously, the big card that is possible to be pulled out of here is the Johnny Ray error card. It's Barry Bonds, but it's Barry Bonds' card, but Johnny Ray is pictured. And catches a pretty penny nowadays, ranging around $1,000 for them raw, as of based off of eBay recently sold listings. It's definitely cards on my radar that I've wanted for quite a few years now, and the rumor has it that it can only be found in 1% of these sets, the first 1% that were produced before they corrected that error. It can be found in those. So very, very slim margin on pulling that card, but I figured for $20 I will take a chance, $20 lottery ticket to find a $1,000 card. I will gladly take that deal. So next month for Needle and a Wax Stack, instead of opening a wax box, I think I'm just going to rip this cellophane off of here and see if that Johnny Ray error card's inside of here. Even if you don't find the Johnny Ray card, you still have first year cards of a bunch of stars, Bo Jackson, you have Barry Larkin, Will Clark, you see Donnie Baseball is on here, Barry Bonds. So they all had cards and rookies in the base set of Donruss that year, but they also have cards in this set. So if you don't find the Johnny Ray for $20, you still get your value's worth with all of those big name players in the first year card inside of there. So we'll rip into that next month. And what was it, on Friday I stopped by a local place that I go to and pick up things from time to time, and I did find some wax boxes. I don't have them with me though to share with you guys, but the moral of the story is I left there with this, and this was actually a toss-in or freebie from one of the guys that works at this antique place, and he's like, hey, here you go, take this with you. And I'm like, really? That's freaking awesome, man. It's a 1989 trade set. It's pretty beat up. It looks like it was uncovered during like a pearl diving expedition or something. But I was like, all right, maybe the Griffey's in there. Maybe it's in good condition. So I was like, sweet, man. Thanks a lot. I was like super grateful. And then when I got in the car, I pulled off the rubber band. And I'm like, okay, that shouldn't be in there. 1990 Fleer sticker of the Buccos. And what Moses Alou. And it's nothing but Moses Alou 1990 score rookies. Like, how many? 100? There's probably 100 of them here. I don't know whose twisted idea this was, but I feel like I am now the owner of the biggest 1990 score Moses Alou rookie card collection. I actually saw this one, and I've pointed this out before on this channel. Somebody has this. I think they still have it at an antique mall like up the road from my house. I think it was $60 at one point. In the showcase. I think last time I was there they might have reduced it to like 40, but you can imagine that will sit there till the end of time. But just an entire slew of nothing but Moses Alou 1990 score rookies tucked away inside this tattered and deceiving 89 traded box. So it was a little bit of a letdown at the same time. Pretty humorous. Pretty humorous. So not really a big score there, unless you are a Moises Alou enthusiast. So other than that, at Lighty's Flea Market too, there wasn't a whole lot of cards last weekend, but I managed to come across a few sets. So we're going to see mostly sets tonight in this weekend recap. A lot of times it's singles, but really haven't seen too many singles for good prices, or ones that I need at least. So I found these. This guy had like, I don't know, probably almost 10 different random traded sets. I'm like, ooh, 1988 score traded is definitely a good one. And 89. So hopefully in this 89 traded set, I figure we rip into this because I opened this one up at the flea market just to make sure like the Biggio and the Alomar were in there. And then I saw that they were. I looked at the end of the set. So I was like, well, I'll definitely take that for $5. This one, I don't think I went through at all. I think I just opened the top of it. Hopefully it's not Moises Alou. Please do not be Moises Alou. So I always hated opening these up because I feel like they'll never go back in as easy. But we're going to open this and see if the Griffey's in here. I forget what number he is. Looks to be number 100. So probably won't go through the whole set, but just double check to make sure Griffey rookie's in here. There's other good rookie cards in here too. Like you have Steve Finley rookie in here. You have to forgive me. I'm still getting over being sick, so my voice is kind of hoarse. Joe Girardi rookie card. Randy Johnson. It's not his rookie. He had a rookie in the base set that year, but Omar Vizquel rookie. Kenny Rogers, Albert Bell. Obviously Griffey's the big one, but hopefully it hasn't been taken out. There's the Kenny Rogers rookie, and Albert Joey Bell, Omar Vizquel rookie card is a good one. Is the Griffey in here? Moment of truth. It is. Very nice. And not too bad either. Not too bad at all. It's definitely a little bit off center, but still love that card nonetheless. It's not one that I see like all that often, so that's pretty cool. For $5, you can't go wrong picking up the whole set for that. I'm not going to struggle with putting that back in the box right now, but let's check this one out too. Same kind of setup with these trivia cards that used to drive me absolutely nuts as a kid, and probably drove my parents nuts too, because I feel like we would take them and throw them all over the house. But the cool thing about these is that they tell you exactly what number the cards you're looking for are. So Alomar in this set's 105. You have Biggio at 103. Also have like David Wells in this set, and some other ones. But we'll take a look at those. And of course, for Paul L. Orestes Destrade rookie card. I don't know if I've ever seen that one before. And I do buy up these traded sets when I see them. I do collect sets here and there. I don't, not real enthusiastic about it, but I'll pick them up if they're a good price. So we have Robbie Alomar rookie card, probably his best rookie overall, the 88 score traded. And then we have Biggio, number 103T. I'd say that's probably his best rookie card overall. Also, and I see another rookie that we didn't mention, Mark Grace. So this is definitely, I feel like this is it's a good set that gets overlooked and slept on. Is Chris Sabo's rookie card. Got a big surprise regarding Chris Sabo coming up in the mail day video. Should be posted tomorrow night. We have Al Leiter rookie card. So there's quite a few in here. I'm not going to go over the entire thing. We have a big box of vintage to go through. So I'll push these off to the side, but I figure for $5, I was not going to pass on either one of those. So now we have a big mess left behind. And at Rogers, I've been going out there too, and I picked up a few things, but mostly for the shop. So nothing really worth showing you guys. But I did end up leaving there with this elongated box. I think this is a 1,000 count box. It looks bigger than that. But it was labeled 77 Topps Commons. It was $10. This guy was like really, really pushing his cards on me like big time. Like I bought in some vintage off him before for good prices, but he was like flat out telling me like, yeah, before you got here, some guy came and picked through all that stuff. But then he was like still trying to tell me to go through all of his cards. I'm like, all right, well, I'm not really seeing anything, man. And he told me it was picked through already, so I saw this and I'm like, all right, well, I kind of skimmed through it. I figured we'd go through these because when I skimmed through it, it says Commons, but I saw Jim Cod. I'm like, okay, Jim Cott, not a common, newly elected to the Hall of Fame. What else could be in there? And they appear to be in good condition too. And I have buddies that are piecing sets together, vintage sets and stuff like that. So I'm like, at the very least, maybe I can help them out, help them complete a set. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of duplicates and stuff in here, and they are decent condition for being 1977. So I figure we go through these together. This is Jim Cott. So, pretty sharp looking card. You can't go wrong for $10 to pick up all these and a partial set. See what else we can find here. Rusty Staub. I'm sure we'll see some interesting photos of anything else. 77, the big rookie cards are Dale Murphy, Andre Dawson, obviously. Wayne Garland. It's a pretty gnarly looking photo of him. Tigers team card and Phillies, but yeah, I'm impressed by the conditions. There's definitely a lot of cards there. So we'll see if there's any other ones that fell under the radar. Leroy Stanton. Jerry Koosman. This one actually, the crease through it. Hopefully, random 78s are in there. Wayne Garland again. Randy Jones, that wild afro. So if anything, for a starter set, a good portion of this set for $10. Really could not pass on that one. Cecil Cooper. Mike Hargrove. Jeff Burrows, looking super dorky. Richie Zisk. Other than that, Koosman, not too bad. So printing Aaron Dave Collins. So I'm not going to go through them super slow because I don't want this video to be really long. I was going to combine in some mail that I've gotten. Some pretty awesome stuff. There's Fergie Jenkins. That's another nice one. Pete Vukovich. Sal Bando. So we got Fergie and Jim Cott so far. Not bad at all. Let's see what else we can uncover. Lee May and Carlos May. Cosgrove, Cedeno. So I'll do a mail day video tomorrow, and I think people will be pretty surprised with that. There's some things I haven't even opened yet, but there's Joe Torre. Jason Thompson. Doug DeCinces. There's a pretty gnarly looking unibrow right there. The thing is vicious. It's a perfect V. Dick Pole. Bill Laxton and Rick Jones. Hand drawn. And there's still a lot left to go through. There'd be something if there was a Dawson or Dale Murphy rookie in here. Roy White, Bobby Grich, Singleton, Oscar Gamble. He's got a pretty valuable card now in, I think it's 76 traded set with that wild fro. Going for a decent amount on eBay, surprisingly. Has some repeats in this stack. I'm wondering if we're going to see any other years since those 78s randomly popped in there. There's Pete Lecoq. Random 84 tops, and it looks like a from the traded set. Craig Lefferts. Chris Knapp, about to fix your computer. Leroy Stanton, the bad cut on Joe Kerrigan. Bombo Rivera. Paul and Rick Russell. There's Koosman. That's pretty awesome, though, because it takes the place of the one with a big freaking crease through it. I also have Bruce Sutter, rookie card in here as well. So maybe we'll see that. That'd be pretty awesome. There's Rico. Passed by him. Joe Necro. And some more. Those 76s now. Willie Davis. No, we still got about half the box left. Maybe I'll speed this up a little bit. There's a random 91 Topps card in there. Is it a Desert Shield? It's a Henderson. How did you get in there? It's not Desert Shield, though. And there's some cards and penny sleeves. Ooh, we have some rookies now. I think Dennis Martinez rookie card is also in here. Not a high dollar card. Bob Boone. Joe Coleman. There's Rusty Staub again. Tim McCarver. Campaneris. There's that Rick Jones. It's like FBI drawing. Mickey Stanley. Ken Sanders. Gorman Thomas. So still, we've seen a few Hall of Famers. Joe Torre and Fergie, Jim Cott. Got some penny sleeves, some 78 rookies now. Dave Hamilton's kind of creeping me out, though. There's the position of with his neck hair is awkward looking. There's Rick Russell. I think that's actually Rick Russell's rookie card. Not even close, actually. I don't know why it's in a penny sleeve. I guess at one point that might have been worth something. Some more rookies, but no sign of the big ones. Alan Ashby. Steve Yeager's a Craig Swan short print, apparently. Dave Concepcion. Not in the Hall of Fame, but still star nonetheless. The crease in that top left corner. Larry Parrish, another Joe Torre. Mark Fidrich, which I believe his rookie card is actually in this set as well. Rennie Stennett. Zisk, Madlock. Very beat Buccos team card. That's how some of my first cards looked back in 1989. Actually, the entire 89 score set looks like that. Another Fidrich, Bucky Dent, Jim Gantner, Bump Wills rookie card. So, definitely pretty decent condition for most of these. Mike Pruitt randomly thrown in there. Nice condition on that one, too. Another 78. Ron Say. All kinds of years now. 79. Omar Moreno. Stan Thomas with what appears to be remnants of a gum band and or like earwax stuck to the front of that card. It's pretty filthy. Now it's starting to imitate an early 90s Upper Deck pack. Now here come the creases. Bring them on. They're all coming out now. Tom Griffin. Creepy card. Some more random years thrown in here. It doesn't appear to be that these are really in any kind of numerical order. Even close to it. Singleton. There's Jim Wolford, Skeletor. This is one I have not seen before. Looking very down in the dumps on that card. Let's see what else this box has in store for us. John Wathen. That was good timing. Gary Matthews. Still got another like 2 stacks of this box left. Nothing too notable on there. There's Mickey. We got a couple more stacks left. Bump Wills rookie again. Dick Tidrow. George Hendrick. So many cards upside down randomly. Lazinski All-Star card. Another Fergie, though. It's a nice one. Fred Lynn, also nice one there. Al Bumbry. A few of him. And we'll do final 2 stacks. And that's going to wrap this video up. So I'm hoping that I'll find some stuff this coming weekend and Friday at Rogers, but it's been pretty tough lately. When I was there last Friday, the deals just were not there at all. People were selling 91 top sets for $50, factory sealed, and just when you hear that, you can tell what kind of pricing that we're dealing with. So not really seeing a whole lot out there. Hopefully that'll change sometime soon. I'll stumble across something neat to share with you guys, and we can bring back this series once and for all. Another Jim Wolford. This one's a little better condition, but I thought this was a decent pickup for $10, and would be cool to go through and see what might be possibly in there. But I'm sure everyone's favorite pickup overall was that filthy 89 traded box full of Moises Alou. So ridiculous. Willie Crawford, yeah, so now we're seeing more of the same cards. Brian Downing. Dick Pohl again. Bob Watson. We're not going to find any big rookies in this one, but I didn't really expect to. I was hoping we'd find a couple of Hall of Famers, and we did. And I'm content with that. So more than likely, I will end up passing these along to one of my set building elitist buddies working on the 70s sets. And that is all I have for you guys tonight. I know it wasn't anything jaw-dropping, but please, as always, I appreciate you guys for watching the videos and also for commenting on them. Let me know what your favorite thing was. If it's the Moises Alou surprise box, let me know down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And I will see you all back tomorrow night. Have a great rest of your weekend, guys.